Action.
Action. Okay. These are interviews that are. Oh my God, I'm so nervous in front of the camera. Hit again. My name is Nicole Hernandez, and we are preparing our final exhibition for our class on I'm sorry, we're gonna have some technical issues because we are in the workshop, so we're making this, familiar. But the thing is, we are preparing the final exhibition for the Unexpected Sight, our sculpture class. And it is basically talking about public and private. And for that, I am interviewing everyone in the class. And the first person we are receiving today is Caroline. So Caroline, could you join us? Yes. Caroline, hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm really great, I'm on top of it in the workshop. Okay, so I want to ask you to say a little something about your piece in the exhibition, in the final exhibition.
Well, I'm working with light, and so it's I'm kind of looking at how light affects public and private, like sort of doing like incandescent warm lights is like usually referring to like private. Well, I'm super nervous. Can we do this again?
Yeah, let's
What if you get famous?
Okay, what? This
It's
is
fine. It's fine.
yeah,
It's good to
keep
be
going.
intimate. So
yeah.
just
I have to speak louder because we are in the workshops.
go ahead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so hi again. We have a little bit of a change of plans because everyone was feeling pretty nervous at being independent in front of the camera. So we are having a sleepover. So yeah, don't get anxious about the complications. So we want to talk about what's happening on our final exhibition for the Unexpected Sight class. And first I was talking to Caroline about how she was going to be participating in the project with lights. So maybe if one of us wants to share a little bit of description of your piece for the exhibition, it would be amazing if you could also speak loud because we are in the workshop. Who wants, Diane? Yeah.
Maybe I'll start. This is my bed that we're all sitting on, and my plan is to do a kind of combined performance and installation piece. It's also going to be interactive. I plan to use my bed, which is my big symbol of what home means. It's like comfort and security, and so I'm going to be wearing my nicest pajamas. I'm going to be drinking tea and snuggling down in my bed, and the viewers invited to join me or to observe, and we'll see what interesting things come up from that.
Nice. And I have a question, how do you think moving in here and living here and now being here as a student, or maybe not being this your permanent home makes you
San Francisco?
Yeah, makes you think about sorry, we got a workshop.
Yeah, we gotta cut that.
Yeah, no, this is good. Okay, so go on. Makes you think about public and private, your current situation.
My current situation, I think that weirdly, coming from Stockholm, which is quite a cool city, both in terms of temperature and in terms of how people interact with each other. It's a huge difference being in the public space. See, this happens in life too.
Yes.
Being in the public space in San Francisco, because it's crowded and busy and noisy, and there's a lot more of the public that's invading on my private space.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I've had much private space since I got here. Living in the dorms the first semester, and even now, the time that I would have for myself, maybe commuting or whatever, is usually bombarded with external stuff.
Yeah, I think it's definitely interesting, our current life right now, most of us, because it's representing for some of us a transitional phase, and we have to think about our own space. And how about you, Tyler? Do you want to talk about your holding your plant there, your project for the exhibition.
Well, I think plants make a home. So,
Not just speak louder.
so I think plants make a home. So I'm bringing some of the outdoors indoors.
Yeah. Nice. Why'd you leave, Shay?
I can't be in front of the camera that
Okay.
You're the best looking person.
And you, Martin, would you like to share how are you participating in the exhibition?
Yeah, I kind of almost feel the same like with Veronica living here. It's a cool place. It's definitely a different environment for me. Coming from the mountains of Colorado, and it's kind of a space, public and private. So I think of home a lot. But while I'm here, doing some good things with my art. So thinking of home and the comfort, like the bed and blanket, cover yourself in comfort, and it's like a place of refuge. And so that's my blanket.
Which we're all sitting on. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful blanket. This is all that I can show you. Yes.
No.
You can see the blanket.
Yes. Enjoy it. Yeah. And would you like to talk about, Randall, your piece for the exhibition?
Sure. My idea is to take the very metaphorical idea of baggage and make it very physical, and kind of take all the things that remind me of all the emotional baggage and then make it very just tactile version of all that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
and kind of air it out and make it public.
So I guess generally in class we've been talking about this place, private place, that it's not necessarily a place, it's also a non-physical representation of what makes us feel like
Things that we keep private.
that we keep private. Yeah. So Mayan, I guess we can talk a little bit about our project for the exhibition.
Yeah, you know everything about it.
I want to hear you talk about it.
Okay, so we thought to take the leathers from the workshop space and to just change it to a private place or homey place, like a chair or a bed or a table for two.
Yeah.
So just play with the object to
Yeah.
combine two different objects together and to just
We are really also excited about how a bunk bed, the idea of a bed linked to a ladder, and how also changing that ladder makes it a complete different thing. So it's how objects just represent spaces, and you're completely lost. You cannot even see a bunk bed when you see that ladder. It's very interesting. Yeah. So Shay, you don't want to? No.
Do you want to talk off camera?
No.
and
So
we have also
Follow.
the sound
Oh,
pieces.
you're Caroline.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Do you want to talk about the sound pieces?
It will be a surprise.
It will be a surprise. Yes. Colin, why don't you turn the camera up to yourself and talk about your
Or join
project?
us on the bed.
Yeah, you can
Join us
come
on the
here.
bed, Colin.
This is a space for you.
Yeah, we want to run
He's
down.
very
the project.
fashionable. You should always be in front of the camera. Very cute.
No.
Yeah. Particular, no? Or do you want to talk about it?
My project would be a surprise. So.
Okay, amazing.
Who needs to close it?
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good night, everyone.
Oh yeah, good night everyone. So the exhibition is going to be the December 5th at 6 at the San Francisco Art Institute.
From 5
From
to
5
6.
to 6 at San Francisco Art Institute. So amazing. So thank you for joining us. Bye.
What's the title of our
Oh,
exhibition?
Space Between is the title of the exhibition.
There will be no free food and free drinks. So
There will be
Yes, there will be.
drinks.
Yes, there will
Yeah,
be.
quality.
Oh, there will be. Okay.
Yes.
There will
Nice.
be
We're getting our liquor license.
Come, guys.
bus, like the on the back of the longer buses, there's the bathroom.
The bathroom. The bathroom makes you.
That's a bit too private for
Well,
me.
like there's a, no. Like on an Amtrak bus, there's a bathroom on the back of the Amtrak bus. Like you close the door and it becomes a private space.
Yeah.
It's a public bus.
It's not a space I want to spend any time in, though.